Welcome back to the Secret Underground Lair. We are now ready to do a little bit of cutting, but I'll show you a couple upgrades that I've done to begin with. One is, shop is a little bit clearer now. I have moved my little work table onto the edge of or my computer table onto the edge of the work table. I've connected end stops on the axes here, so we can stop the machine where it should be stopped, including a Z-axis stop down here. You can see that little washer underneath there. As the rotor comes down, the bit will touch that and make the connection. I have a little alligator clip right now that I use. I can attach that there to the router. This screw is connected to the metal chassis of the router, which extends all the way down through the bit. So by having a connection here and the bit touching that little metal washer, I complete the circuit, and that gets me where I need to be. Improved this mount a little bit, made it a little bit broader and deeper so it sits a little better. And I still have some work to do on the wiring. I want to put in some cable trays to get the cable management a little bit better. Right now it's all kind of loose. I think I'm going to be okay for the first cut that I want to make here. And that first cut that I'm going to make is actually making a sacrificial level board here. So this is my surface that I'll be using for planing. With all these holes on this, you can detect that this has had some prior use for that type of a thing. So I'm just getting the rotor mounted in there. I put a 3/4 inch bit. So I'll get that mounted, and then we can start on our first cut with the Bedrail CNC. That is today's adventure. Okay, we are all set to clear off this sacrificial board. I'm going to go down, just take a little slight bit off the top of it. I may have to make a couple passes on this, but first time out, I just want to be careful. I have my Anaconda set up, just lying on the floor here. I'm just going to use that manually to try and collect some of the dust. This is MDF, and I hate working with it, but that's what we're going to start with. So, without any further ado, I'll start this up. It's going to do some homing, and then it'll start making some passes. And I'll put you on fast forward as it starts making its cut. This is our homing sequence. And we're now ready to go. So just put the print on pause. You may have noticed as I went over this, my screw holding this down was a little proud, so the bit actually hit it. I am taking a little bit more off this surface than I had originally intended, but that's okay. And like I say, this is a sacrificial board, so we're just kind of getting it to a even surface across the whole piece. All right, I'll carry on. I'm going to put you on fast forward and finish up with this cut. There's the spoil board done to completion. So very happy with that. I now know that this spoil board is exactly 15 millimeters clearance. So I have a good surface to work with. And you may be wondering, well, what are you going to do with the CNC? Well, 10, maybe 15 years ago, I started a project, ran into a complication, I had to abandon it. Project that I started was an arch top guitar. So I did the inside and outside on a previous version of a CNC machine that I had built. This has got a nice curve to it in both directions. Did the F-hole with the CNC. That worked. It worked really well. The problem I ran into was around the edge. When I put the piece on the CNC originally and to cut one side and flipped it over to do the other side, I had made a mistake and didn't have it quite centered. So it kind of threw the whole thing off. And of course I didn't discover that really until I had done both the top and the back. So this is some mahogany. The top here is cedar. And yeah, it's going to make a really nice mellow sounding guitar. But ran into complications with that. I may still try and do something with this, but there are two things with it that I want to change. One is the size. This is about 375 millimeters end to end. I call it a 375. I'm going to make the next one 500 millimeters end to end. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little more conventional in size. And yeah, so that's what the CNC is for. The arch top guitar, version 2. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing it all run. I'm very happy to have it run. It's exciting for me. Stay tuned for the start of the guitar build. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.